Hi guys, welcome back to All Dolled Up. I'm here today with my very unattractive friend Misha from Brandslut. I'm sure you recognize her. Misha is quite well known for this rather marvelous head of hair that she has. And today she's going to show us how to get these gorgeous 70s waves with the Glampalm hair straightener. So take it away, Mish.
So I was recently sent this nifty straightener by a company called Glampalm. I hadn't actually heard of it before, but turns out these are manufactured by the original creators of the GHD. And just to put into perspective how amazing that original product was, I've had one for 13 years and it's still going really strong. It's absolutely fine. So I have no doubt that this is an amazing tool. So one of the great features about the Glampalm is that it does have a temperature range that you can adjust. Maximum of 200 and minimum of 110. A lot of people, do like to be able to adjust the heat that they style at. I'm not too fussed, to be honest. I pretty much go in right up to the max. My hair can handle it and that's fine, but I do like that you have the option to adjust the heat that you're styling your hair at. It's also got a vibrating feature which helps kind of to glide the straightener down the shaft of your hair. And probably my favorite feature of this is that after an hour, if the temperature doesn't change, it automatically switches off. And I know that we've all had that kind of scary moment where you're sitting at the office or at college or whatever and you think, crap, have I switched off my GHD? And the last thing you want is to come home to a burned down house. So I love that it does switch off. It gives you that peace of mind. It also comes in a really great bag. Now, I'm a total sucker for packaging and I love this. It comes in this beautiful wrapped sort of box with a suede lining. There's two crocodile clips inside as well, which clip onto this awesome bit on the inside. And the actual straightener has this handy piece which you can just pop on afterwards. So if you do pop it into your bag, or you're traveling and you've got luggage, you can just throw that in and it's not gonna, the heat's not gonna damage anything that's in your bag. So really, really cool little tool. Okay, so what I want to do today is to show you how easy it is to curl your hair with a straightener. I know that sounds like a really bizarre concept, but it absolutely works. I love the versatility of a straightener and that it can straighten and curl your hair really, really well. A lot of people ask me how I get the curls that I style. It's really not as difficult as it seems. There is a little bit of a technique and a trick, but once you have that, it's so simple and so straightforward. I honestly think it doesn't take any more than 5 minutes to get that awesome, like big bouncy curled look. I don't like really, really tight ringlets or anything overly styled, so what I pretty much do, and I'm going to show you, is divide the hair into two sections. Curl, then divide that into three, curl, spray, and then when I'm done I almost brush it all out so that you just get that really awesome big natural bouncy look. I'm also currently trying to grow out a fringe. This bit is a little bit awkward, and what I would normally do is curl that bit and give it a flick, but it does take a while to drop, so it's going to look really weird at first, and I don't want you guys to think that, I look like a so I'm probably going to leave it out for now. At the end we'll see. We might just give it a really a quick little flick. What you do is you start at the top of this shaft that you've, or the section that you've got, and then what you're going to do is you're really just going to kind of pull downwards and flick, and you wrap the piece around. So you can see that piece is actually wrapped around the straightener, and all you then do is you pull down gently, and you can see as it wraps, what it's doing is it's getting trapped beneath the two ceramic heat plates, and it's curling the hair. So there we've got a perfectly curled piece. And listen, it's hit and miss. We have good hair days, we have bad hair days. Sometimes I can do this really well, sometimes I don't. So let's hope that this turns out okay. But that is pretty much the gist of it, and we keep going. If you see what you think is smoke rising, don't be alarmed. It's actually just moisture that's being released from the hair as it comes in contact with the heat. So this time I'm dividing into 4, I'll probably do this into 2 bits. Just sort of also kind of rub your fingers through the hair as you've got your section, just to make sure that there aren't any knots and it doesn't kind of hinder your motion as you're sliding down and you're curling it. Sometimes what I'll actually do is I'll just hold that last little bit in, and I'll curl it back up like this just to kind of lock in a little bit of extra heat if I've got the time, and then roll down. And then this last little piece here. Okay, and that's one section. As soon as I finish the first one, I just give it a bit of a spray. For me, this is the most important part. I'm a massive fan of hairspray. It keeps my hair in place, and it actually, I believe it keeps my hair cleaner for longer. Don't be scared of this, and we're going to brush it out a little bit towards the end, so you're not going to get that like really 80s perm vibe. I'm a massive fan of the Tresemme Salon Finish Extra Hold Hairspray. For me, Tresemme works the best. I've tried a couple of other brands and they just don't hold my hair as well as this product. So get yourself a big can of this. I go through about one of these a month. I know that's scary, but I love hairspray. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is probably going to give this a little bit of flick. I don't know what it's going to look like. Don't be scared because this does drop. So if you do this at the beginning, it gives yourself a little bit of you know, time to settle. It won't be as kind of bouncy, which is a bit of a scary look. You don't want to look like you're in a pageant. So now both sides are done. Just need to finish this one off with a little bit of spray just to set that in. And then really I kind of go and undo everything I've just done, but for me that gives it that really natural big bouncy curl look. So using my Tangle Teaser that Jules bought me, thanks Jules, I just brush this out. Getting a little bit of a Farrah Fawcett vibe going there, which is cool. Now you see this looks quite flyaway. Don't be scared of that because it does drop throughout, you know, throughout the day, and it becomes a lot more natural and soft looking. And then I just go mad with some hairspray again. I like to run my fingers just through this top bit and kind of crimp it a little bit or scrunch it. It gives it a little bit of extra volume. You can add some hairspray now if you want. And there you have it, big bouncy curls.